Hey, what's up, man? Just gonna put this in gallery view just in case more people log in. Okay. Got my pick of the bows back here. Decided to make my space a little bit more intimate. That way I feel just like you guys at home. Or you might be struggling for space a little bit. Nice. Looks good. Okay, how's the connection? Good? Am I glitchy at all?
No, perfect.
Okay, excellent. That's what I like hearing. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in for bow class. We're going to start off by doing Shoryuken, okay? We're jumping right into the deep end here. We're going to do Shoryuken. So I'm going to move over to this side here. So let's start with the footwork. Right leg is in front to start. And then we're going to go, well, as you guys know, right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. Whenever the right leg's in front, it's a front stance. Whenever the left leg's in front, it's a hook stance. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just do that back and forth a couple of times. So right leg in front, hook, right leg in front, hook, right leg in front. Okay, do that back and forth a couple of times. Back and forth. One way, Shoryuken, no hands or anything, just feet. So here. And then the other way. Good. Once we've done that a couple of times, then we're gonna do just the hands. So then I just want you to stand in front, and I want you to go. I'm sorry. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I'll do this way. So right side, left side, boom, 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 just like that. So right, left, boom, 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 just like that. Nice. Okay, now let's put it all together. So, right leg is in front, and remember, when the bow is on the right side of the body, the right leg is in front. When the bow is on the left side of the body, the left leg is in front. Ready? Try to synchronize that. Go. Let's do it again. Ready? Go. And back. Sweet. Okay, let's do it again. Nice. Okay, very nice. Now, this time, what we're going to do is we're going to do the end of the second bow kata. So the end of the second bow kata is a reverse figure 8 followed by reverse strike uppercut. So a lot of people will go like this. Reverse figure 8, strike, reverse figure 8. Don't do that, okay? So I want you to go, so I'll do it from the front. So I want you to go reverse figure 8, strike, step around, reverse strike, uppercut. Okay, so again, reverse figure 8, strike, reverse strike, uppercut. Okay, because coming out of a spin and then going down low, that's going to mess you up. So from here, I want you to step around, boom, make the reverse strike, pause, uppercut, pause. Now when I say pause, it doesn't have to be forever, but I do want it to be for, long enough that you'd be able to make a significant strike. Okay, so from the front stance, I'll do it facing this way and then I'll face the other way. So reverse figure 8, strike, step around, reverse strike, uppercut. Good. And I'll do it face this way. So reverse figure 8, strike, reverse uppercut. Right? So reverse figure eight, sometimes I forget to say reverse strike, and then I'll say reverse uppercut. But that just means reverse strike, and then uppercut. Okay, good. So let's do that a couple of times, okay? I'll do it going this way now. So reverse figure eight. And then eventually you speed it up, right? As you guys know, because I have 2 black belts logged in here, but the reverse figure eight, the end of the second bow kata that we want, which I need to come up with a cool name for, but anyways, reverse figure eight, strike, reverse strike uppercut, you can pick it up, and then the drills that we're doing now, working on the footwork, working on the power, working on the speed, I want you to put it into your kata, so I want it to be like, so you could tell the difference between the reverse figure eight and then the reverse strike uppercut. Right? And then being able to land a stable stance at the end. So again, getting that head around. Nice. Now, there's certain katas like number 5 where we come forward and then move back. So let's try that, okay? So let's try having the left leg in front to start. We're going to move forward for 2 steps. So reverse figure eight, then step back for 2 steps. So essentially we could start with our hook stance. Then we're going to step forward, low block, step forward, uppercut. Strike, step around, reverse strike, uppercut. Again, so we can go reverse figure eight. Reverse figure eight going forward. 1, 2, strike, step back, reverse figure eight going back. Okay, so in kata number 2, we start at a thrust and all of the steps go backwards, right? So we start at a thrust and then we go reverse figure eight, strike, reverse strike, uppercut, and all of the steps are moving towards the back, right? So it's all headed in one direction. In the 5th bow kata, we go forward for 2 strikes, and then we move back for 2 strikes. So again, watch. I don't go forward, everything moves backwards. So this is kata 2. Here, step back with the left, and then step back with the right. So the spin, we step back, the move before we step back, everything's back, 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 back. So from this strike here, we don't move forward. From this strike here, we actually move backward. As from here, we're popping out of the hook stance into the strike. So from this move here, we want to step back with the left. Boom. Yeah, uppercut, just like that. And then on the 5th bow kata, sorry, I forgot, I had to rack my brain for a sec. On the 5th bow kata, we do that baseball swing, and then we step forward, then we step back. But regardless of which version you're doing, you're always stepping back after the strike, you're always stepping back. Cool. Okay? All right, so let's go through that together. So, 2nd bow kata, reverse figure eight, strike, step back, reverse strike, uppercut. Always stepping back on the spin. So we never step forward on the spin, it's always a backwards motion, backwards, 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 just like that. Good? Now, number 5, we move forwards just for the low block uppercut, but then everything else is backwards. So, number 5, moving forward, low block uppercut. Strike, now step back. Reverse strike uppercut. Right? Now let's do number 2 again, where everything's going backwards. Right? And then number 5, where we're going forward, then back. Boom, boom. Nice. Any questions so far? Yeah, nice. Good. Okay, so now we're going to work on the opening of kata number 4. So the opening of kata number 4 will look like this. So we're going to be front stance, reverse strike, right? And I'm going to move over here because I know I'm going to leave the frame if I don't. So from here, we're going to go kibarachi, behind the back, step left, right. And I kind of cheated there when I came up from behind my back. I didn't completely cross my arms. I just kind of crossed my wrist. That's one of the tricks of the trade. But the actual proper version is when you face the front, you want to pull it out, boom. And then you want to actually come around, wrap your arms, like hug yourself, boom, and then strike. Okay? So from the reverse strike, right? Or we can even go from the uppercut. So we go reverse strike, kibarachi behind the back. Then we step around left. Then we step around right. Yes. Okay, so let's try and get that down as quick as possible. So forget about the hands for a second. Let's just do the feet. So we're going to step. Then when we do the step into the reverse strike, we do need to pull back a little bit. And I find it's easier to do if we do pull back a little bit, because if we're in a wide stance, that means that we need to transfer weight. If we slide back and we're in a narrow stance, all we need to do is fall. So forgetting about the hands, we're just going to go boom, 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 boom. Whew, lost my balance a bit. Okay? So you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So right leg steps, right leg back, around with the left, around with the right. I'll face the other direction now so that you can see from the back. So right leg steps, right leg back, left, right. Again. And you're supposed to be traveling straight. I did travel on a bit of an angle there, but try and travel straight. So I'm going to follow this line. And then I'm flat along this line with my narrow front stance, my side stance. Okay, nice. So now let's add the hands in. So with the hands, we want to go reverse strike. The pull comes in as we bring the bow up. The foot comes in. Then once the bow's behind the back, I'm going to step twice. Left, and then as I'm turning my body towards the front, I'm wrapping and striking. And I'm staying along the line on the floor. If you have a crack in your driveway or a line in your garage or wherever you're practicing bow, you can use that crack to kind of determine where, aha, there we go. Or if you're on a deck, that's perfect. There's lots of lines, you follow a line, okay? So, again, reverse strike, pull, 1, 2. Reverse strike, pull, 1, 2. So try that out. Okay, remember, when we get behind the back, the bow doesn't do any spinning behind the back. A lot of people will start, like when you step number 1, and then as you're going for step number 2, they start spinning the bow and then they get caught on the legs, or they get caught on the head, or they spin too far. Remember, once the bow's behind your back, spin. It's only as you're coming to the end of your second spin that you're bringing the bow out, and you're coming out straight, and then spinning in front of you. Boom. Okay, so don't make this mistake. Come around in front. Boom. First. Okay? So, and that's gonna make you a little bit faster too, because if you're trying to spin your body and the bow in alternating planes, it's not going to work. Not alternating, I mean in conflicting planes, it's not going to work. Right? So, step out. Only at the very last second, because your body's spinning this way. Once your body's done spinning, then you bring the bow out and then start making it spin vertical. Because your body's spinning, if you think about it, horizontally. And then your bow will come out and spin vertically. So, reverse strike. Up, behind the back. Left, right. Also Also, a low stance promotes low center of gravity, therefore better balance. Nice. Okay, good. Any questions about that? No.
When you put the ball back up from behind you,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, you do have to turn it a little, but by that point, you're going to be facing the front, so turning it a little bit is fine. I just don't want any like spinning. Ouch, because I just hit my ankle there. I don't want any spinning happening. From here, the bow will be out from behind your back before you actually, like when you bring the bow out from behind your back, boom, you're going to use that little extra spin you have left in your wrist, and then you can loop it around. Yeah.
Yeah, it just has to, you know.
Right, yeah. I just want to avoid, and like, as long as you're not hurting yourself, because it's not a universal rule. Some people maybe don't have as flexible wrists as I do. I understand that. But I just want to make sure that when you're stepping, that your bow's not going to whack yourself in the leg or something like that. So, nice. Okay. Hold on one sec. I'm trying to make the lighting as good as possible so you can see me as good as possible. Okay, as good, as well as possible. Anyways, okay, so let's go through Tatsumaki Shonokon, okay? 8th bow kata, let's do it. Bow behind your back. And Tatsumaki Shonokon. Open. So we step forward and then back. Ai! Then figure 8 to the strike. 4 strike. Uppercut. Reverse figure 8. Good, stay there for 1 sec.